pdf4peace.com.
Okay, here is another pdf4peace.com video presentation. Today we are going to talk about Pepid native iPhone application. The installation is swift and easy. You just enter your username and password and you can download and install all the databases that you are subscribed for within a few minutes. And you get a message, for example, here that the Pepid dictionary suite is now installed. Here is the home page. You have the list of all the databases that you are subscribed for. Here, for example, I subscribe to the ED Suite, Dicta Suite, and there is a new thing here in the Pepid native iPhone application called Pepid Elements. This is a free toxicology reference provided only for the iPhone users. It's not there in the Palm Pocket PC. Here is the home page. If you tap on the link of the table of contents, you will be taken to a huge, comprehensive toxicology reference with everything related to toxicology, general principles, toxin identification, toxin elimination, antidotes, medication overdoses, even toxidromes, and some link to poison control centers, and even a lab index in which we have links to all the drugs and toxins and how to monitor them, some inhaled gases and some heavy metals as well. And also there's a very nice reference to non-toxic household items, which is pretty useful in clinical pediatrics. Here's an example of mushroom poisoning. You have everything from pathophysiology to diagnosis, treatment. However, we can see here that in the Pepid on the iPhone that the text is still small and the links are quite difficult to tap, because what they have done is just they copy pasted what's there in the Palm Pocket PC to the iPhone, which may not actually work because we are not going to click with a stylus, we are going to use our thumbs. Here is the search index. The blue items are actually linked to the Pepid drug database. I did not like the search index because, for example, I searched for pesticides and there was no result for pesticides. Well, in fact, pesticides are there within the reference. So search indexing is not very good. Another problem with the search is that it's not global. If you open the ED Suite, for example, here, and you search for ABG, you have the links for whatever ABG is there in the ED Suite, but you don't have the links for the other co-installed databases, for example, the Pepid Dictionary. Here is the homepage of the Pepid Dictionary, based on the Stedman's Medical Dictionary 28th edition. And you can see here that if you scroll down, the ABG is there in the dictionary, but was not linked from the search that we have executed in the ED Suite. So there's a problem with integration of the databases within the Pepid iPhone app. They are not appropriately cross-linked and they are not appropriately integrated. Here is another example. Like you have here a Stedman's Dictionary link in the ED Suite. If you tap on it, you get an error message saying that you have to open the dictionary. We cannot link you from the ED Suite to the dictionary. They have to have some solution for this problem. Here is another problem. If you tap on the test tube icon there, and if you are in the ED Suite or in the Pepid Elements, you will get a message that you don't have access to the lab manual, even if you actually have installed the Pepid ED Suite, in which there is the lab manual, and we are going to see that in a minute. Here is the search box of the ED Suite. I typed H and then I tapped back on home, and then I'm going to tap back again onto the Pepid ED Suite. And here's another problem. You go back to the H letter. You don't go to the top of the page. And if you want to go to the top of the page, you have to scroll up and up for quite a long time. And this is really cumbersome and a bad design. In fact, the only way that I wanted to go back to the top of the page quickly is that by typing the number 1, so that with a single scroll I can go up back to the top of the page, which has the appropriate links.